Welcome to MarcusG.TV. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is healthy kids' food at chain restaurants. Jamie, this is an interesting article. This is a really good article, by the way. It's from Organic Authority. Panera Kids menu gets a healthy makeover, ditches toys, and game distractions.
Really?
Yes. Panera Bread announced Thursday that it'll be removing additives and extra sweeteners from its kids menus beginning next month. Toy-shaped food will also be booted from the new Panera Kids menu. Frankly, the typical restaurant industry menu doesn't serve kids well, Panera chairman said. CEO Ron Shake. Let's call him Ron Shake. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Said in a statement. I think that's an awesome statement. Frankly, the typical restaurant industry kids meal does not serve our kids well. I totally agree with that statement. He also continues, we shouldn't be marketing in kids. Toys and games distract from honest food choices. They come with poor options like fries and sugary beverages. This is not food as it should be. I think that's an awesome statement. I think that's an awesome mission, an awesome statement from Panera Bread. People have always said, oh, Panera's healthier, Panera's healthier. Panera has used better ingredients from what I've seen over the years. But I went there several years ago. This must have been 7-8 years ago. And I wanted to see what was in their balsamic dressing. And as I was looking, and they actually handed me the red binder behind the counter with all the ingredients in it. I looked at it and I said, this is much more than balsamic vinegar and oil and some herbs and some seasonings. It had some funky chemicals in it. I really wasn't impressed with Panera after the fact of that. Because people say, oh, it's healthier, it's healthier, it's healthier. They use organic, and that was not the case across the board. Sure, they might have an organic chicken option or organic milk or a whole grain bread, but I wasn't really impressed overall. So this article is a really good article. The new Panera Kids menu will feature water as a default beverage option. That means you get water automatically. Also organic milk and juice add-ons. The company claims that it'll discourage children from opting for soda. Instead, one of these healthier drink options instead. The new Panera Kids menu sides will include organic yogurt, apples, and sprouted grain rolls. Can you believe that, Jamie?
Wow.
Sprouted grain rolls. That's what we serve here at our restaurant. Is we serve sprouted. We serve the Ezekiel, the Alvarado Street. That's our burger buns. Soon after making the announcement, Panera pointed fingers at competitors such as McDonald's, which promised earlier this month to remove artificial preservatives from its McNuggets, but has yet to do so, and also continues to serve fries with Happy Meals, albeit in a smaller portion as before. I was offended watching this McDonald's commercial during the Olympics about the preservative-free McNuggets. I thought, you've got to be kidding me. The CEO told Business Insider, sure, you've got McNuggets that are preservative-free, but what are you dipping them in? Sauces that are filled with all of that stuff. I'm glad that he pointed the finger at McDonald's. All these companies just talk and talk and talk and talk, and you see a little bit of action, and it's just like the rest of what they're doing is just like nonsense. It's like this whole farm-to-table movement. There's no certification. There's no guidelines for farm-to-table. And all these restaurants say farm-to-table, because they're using 10 local items. But then you turn around and everything else in their kitchen is slave labor chocolate, slave labor sugar, stuff that, of course, you can't buy locally, which is sort of like the loophole. Okay, you can't buy limes and lemons and mangoes and stuff if you're a farm-to-table restaurant in where we are. But they don't back it up with everything there. If you're a farm-to-table restaurant, we know you have to buy sugar from somewhere else. But why can't you buy the best sugar? Why can't you buy the best chocolate? Why can't you buy the best lemons? Why can't you buy the best of whatever else you're buying instead of buying cheap commodity crap? And it just, I can't stand it because people think, oh, this restaurant, farm-to-table, everything they're doing is great. No, 10 things they're doing is great and nothing else they're doing is good. So I really like that he called out McDonald's. Panera's decision to completely overhaul its menu is more helpful than changing just one or two items on the menu, something the CEO asserts competing fast food chains have done, where they just exactly change one or two things, and it's a facade, it's an illusion about everything else. If you're taking one single ingredient and trying to use that to create a halo across your menu, That seems inauthentic to us and confusing to people, the CEO tells Bloomberg. We're paying the price to do it right. If you want the halo without doing it right, that's wrong.
Wow, that sounds very similar to what we've always said.
Yeah, do it all. Do it all.
Do it right.
I was talking to a marketing guy the other day out of Massachusetts, Jamie, that marketing guy who I was networking with. I was explaining our whole theme of the restaurant, and he goes, "Have you ever compromised?" And I'm like, "No, we just don't compromise. We won't buy Budweiser. We won't buy beef that hasn't been raised naturally. We won't buy white non-organic sugar. We won't buy cheap salt. We won't buy kosher. Whatever we do, we won't compromise. It's our belief, it's our passion, and we're happy with what we serve here. And so I guess time will tell with Panera if all this comes true. But I really like him. I know what I really like, that the CEO is willing to call out other places like McDonald's and point fingers, because nobody else does this. Nobody else calls out these people. Nobody else calls out McDonald's in a big article, on a big thing. Yeah, sure, you might say this, and this, but it's just like, call these people out, hold them accountable, and have your competitors call you out. So the pressure's even higher than somebody writing an article and saying, "Oh, I don't think this is right." No, have your competitors call you out. Step up the game. McDonald's has all the power and all the know-how and all the options to do everything right. But it comes down to money, money, money. Bottom line, bottom line, bottom line. And you as a consumer have to understand that good food costs more. The whole food supply, the whole food system is set up to screw you and set up corporate profits for all these big companies. To get real food costs more, unfortunately. And we all just have to face up the fact, hey, you want to be healthier? You want to live less disease. You want to have less diseases. You want to have more energy. You want to be more vital. You want to have a healthier life. You have to eat better food. There's a direct correlation between that. You are what you eat. And parents, you just have to stand strong with your kids and say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we're eating. We're not getting a Happy Meal anymore. We're not getting toys in your food. This is what we're doing. Parents, you have to do what's good for your kids, not what's convenient for you, because that's what the big manufacturers do. They do what's convenient and profitable for them, and they could care less about you. So Panera Bread, good job, good statements. Let's hope everything follows through with Panera. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.